Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this Christmas card making project. In this episode we're going to make an angelic Christmas card using lots of Anna Griffin goodies, including the angelic card topper kit, which I know is one of your favourites. Everything I do use I shall put on a detailed list on my blog, just in case I forget to mention it as we're going through things. If you want to comment, please feel free to comment on Facebook or on my blog. I can't reply on YouTube if you comment on there, but I can reply if you comment on my blog or on Facebook. My Facebook link is at the end of the project on the last screen where it says thank you for watching, and it's also below in the description box. So there's also a link for my blog there. So the first thing we're going to do is look at our base card. Now this is a 7x5 inch card. It's my favourite size of card to use, and if you've watched previously, this is my cardometer and it shows you roughly the size, well, it shows you the size of the card to give you an idea at home, to get perspective of what size the card actually is. I've had a lot of questions over the year about the cardometer. I've made it and designed it myself. It's just something that helps aid you at home to show you the perspective, as it were. A4 is the largest on the sheet. A5, or if you cross the pond, A3, is half of the A4 folded in half. And then our next size down is the 7x5 that we're going to use. So I just hope it helps. So the first thing we're going to do is take our bone folder and we're going to make sure we've got a nice sharp edge along the side of the card. Now, even though these are factory scored, it just gives it a nice clean smooth edge to help it stand up when it's on a mantelpiece. So as always, we're going to do the inside first. Now I've gone ahead and just done a little bit of stamping. I've cut a rectangle of ivory, well, it's a thick paper, but it's not quite card, it's about 120 GSM, and I've stamped it using Anna's gift wrap stamps, and I've stamped the words peace, love and joy. And then I've taken a little star stamp and I've stamped in the two colours of the olive green and the Christmas red, and I've just stamped around the words. Now in the centres of the stars, I don't know if you can just pick that up, I've used a little quickie glue pen and I've just added a dot of glue, waited for it to go transparent, and then I've added some cold gold foil, and that's a tongue twister, cold gold foil. Not the foil that you put through on your mink machine. However, if you're really clever with your mink machine, I haven't got one, so I might be wrong here, but if you print your message, you'd be able to mink that up and add a little bit of foil highlights for that. So that is our insert, our stamped sentiment on our insert in the card. Now the next thing for the insert, I've taken one of the angelic toppers and I've run it through my Xyron machine, and I've also added a little bit of glitter glue to the angel's wings. So I hope you can see that. And I can peel it off my Xyron backing, but I wanted to show you that putting something through your Xyron, even though you've added your little bit of glitter glue, wait for it to dry obviously, and then pop it through, it's not going to damage it, and it just adds a little bit of highlight to the angel. And we're going to just place our angel just to the side of our sentiment on our insert like that, and she can sit nicely to one side, and there's still enough room for you to write your messages and your best wishes to whoever you're sending the card to. And that's a really pretty insert and nice and quick. So now we can turn our attention to the outside. So I'm just going to make sure I've still got that nice clean score along the edge using my bone folder, and this was from Anna's Essential Toolkit that you get the mat and the bone folder and the trimmer, and it's just a good all-round kit for essentials. So for the front of the card, we're going to start off with a holiday foil layer. Now these were in two sizes in the kit, the 6 by 6 inches square and the 7 by 5 inches. And this is a straightforward 7 by 5 inch layer. I'm just going to turn the card slightly round so I can see to put it on. And I've not trimmed it, I've left it exactly the same size for the front of our card. And I'm going to try and get that on nice and straight so it covers our card like that. I know I've missed a bit. Joys of the camera work and reaching round it. So that's the base layer for our card. Next, I've taken one of the layers that was in the Angelic card topper kit and I've trimmed the edge, and then I've run it through my die cutting machine in an embossing folder, and the embossing folder I've used was the Winter Medallions, and it's from the Baubles and Bells Christmas embossing folder collection. And then when I've done that, the centres of the medallions, again I've taken my quickie glue pen and I've added the glue. I've let it go transparent because when it comes out it's blue, and then as it dries it goes transparent and it goes very tacky. So I've added some cold gold foil on that as well. And that just highlights a few of the elements on our embossed sheet. Now I've got a lady that watches all the videos and she's very heavily into embossing, and I'm so sorry I've forgotten your name, and she likes ideas to use embossing folders with. I think this is a really cool idea. So I've embossed, even though the background was a pattern, I've still embossed it. It's picked up the pattern of the embossing, and then I've added the foil over the top, and it just, I think it gives it an even more further dimension than what it had with just the embossing. So that's another kind of trick you can use with your embossing folders. So I'm going to add that through the centre of our card like that. There we go. Next, from the Angelic card making kit, the toppers, I've got two of the little gold swirls. Now one is kind of like a circle swirl, so we're just going to add this first. It's a sticker, so I've peeled the back of it away. Now what you can do, if you're unsure about using stickers or you think they're not going to stick properly, you can just add a little bit of glue to the back of them. Now my glue is, it needs just the hole poking out of it. Now this is a good tip. If for any reason you've got a glue bottle and it bungs up at the top, just use a pin or a pokey tool to enable you to get down and poke that little bit out that's blocking it, and then your glue should be good to go. Mine isn't, I need two hands to do it. Not to worry, we'll use it as a sticker as it's intended. I just wanted to show you that you can use it with your glue. It doesn't matter. If you feel safer adding a little bit of extra, that's fine. So that's the first of our stickers. So the second one I've got is a flourish, and this again is from the same Angelic card topper set, and we just peel the back of it away like so. And again, if you feel happier adding a little bit of glue on the back, you don't always have to. It's not necessary, they are good stickers, but sometimes you need that little bit of extra. So I'm just going to add it to the opposite side like that. Press it down so it sticks. And those are our flourishes. And I know you're thinking, oh, that looks a bit odd, Anne-Marie. It'll all come right in the end. So next I've taken one of the angelic card toppers, and this is one of the 3D toppers, and I've just added a little bit more glitter glue to the angel's wings, and it just, I don't know, it just gives it a little bit of an effect for when it's stood on that mantelpiece. So these are stickers, and you simply, like the other stickers, peel the back of it away like that. There we go. And we're going to add our angel to the front of our card, over the top of the base of one of the glitter stickers. Just about there, I would say. Press it down nice and firmly. There we go. Next, I've got a nice sentiment from the kit, and it says, "Have a blessed Christmas." Again, this is a sticker. We just simply peel the back of it away, and I'm going to slot our sticker between two of the layers and push it up a little bit so it sits nicely at the side of the angel and it looks like it's part of it. Press it down, and then to finish our card off, I'm just going to add a little gold bow underneath the sentiment. There we go. Press it down, and that is our card finished. So we've got a gorgeous angel on the front with our embossing on the panel below her, the glitter from the glitter stickers and the foiling from the base layer, and it all goes perfectly with the inside of the card. It stands up nicely, and you wouldn't need any extra space in your envelope because you've only got the extra little bit of decoupage there. It's not really deep in the layers. So that's a pretty card, very angelic, and ideal for anyone through the festive season. I do hope you've enjoyed watching. Please check my blog. There's so many more projects on there. Not all Christmas, but we're all Christmas now, leading up to the big day. And I think I gave you the wrong dates the other day. The last Anna Griffin project is the 22nd of December, which is the Friday before Christmas. There is a Spellbinders on the Saturday, and then I'm not back until the 8th of January. I said it was the 5th, but it's the 8th. That's the first Monday, the working Monday of the new year. But there is a Christmas special that's going to be on Christmas Day. And I'm saying that very loosely because I'm just about to film it now, actually. And I'm going to schedule it for Christmas Day. So it's the case of, as long as it works on schedule, there will be a Christmas special. It's something that's been asked for. So look out for that. So it just remains for me to say thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time.